So this problem gives us a table that shows the total number of copies of Book B that were sold by the end of each of the first 5 weeks of its publication. We want to know how many copies of the book were sold during the 3rd week of its publication. So in order to figure this out, we look at the table and we see that the first week it was 3,200 copies sold. At the end of the 2nd week, we ended up with 5,500 copies sold, which includes everything from the first week. And at the end of the 3rd week, we have 6,800. So in order to solve how many were sold in just the 3rd week of its publication, what we do is we take the 6,800 and we're going to subtract everything from the end of the 2nd week out of it, which is that 5,500. So let me show you exactly. So at the end of week 3, we had 6,800 copies sold. And at the end of week 2, we had 5,500 copies sold. So if you subtract week 2 from week 3, which is weeks 1 and 2 from week 3, we'll just subtract it right here. We're going to get 0, 0, 3, 1. That doesn't look like a 0. So that's how many were sold in week 3, because you just took what was sold in weeks 1 and 2 out of the total sold from week 3. So your answer is just going to be 1,300 copies of Book B were sold during week 3.